Going to CC on Monday?
Nah.
You're lying.
Not Monday.
You're probably never.
It's on Tuesday.
Yeah, whatever. See you later.
Situation.
Alright, I got a recording.
It is what it is. We take mental health really seriously.
What the fuck are you playing?
Everything we're about to say.
We're live on the podcast? Oh, we're live on the podcast?
Use it against the show. But I say all that.
You can't put other people's shows on our show. That's definitely illegal.
You couldn't hear it because you guys kept talking.
Who was that, Bernie Sanders?
Yeah. Joe lost his mind.
Well, now you're just fully, the last time you were trying to steal Shane Gillis's jokes, now you're just playing other podcasts?
JJ blocked me on her profile.
Who did?
JJ.
Is that Grayson?
Yeah, he blocked me on the other one too.
Why would you do
I
that?
messaged it. Or like, someone had posted something about like one of the girls from ESPN had to like get a restraining order against this guy that was stalking her.
Yeah, I can see that went.
Yeah, and like, this is gonna be me. JJ's after that one random guy posted his address on here, and he blocked me.
I want to stalk JJ Zachariason.
I can't get over how bad it is.
Those guys, all you gotta do is you can reach out and you can touch those guys. They all think they can't be touched.
They all bleed just like us.
But
JJ Zachariason, he says a few things. He thinks he's God.
I know you're out of
Show
shape,
him.
JJ. I know you're out of shape. I'll find you.
I don't even know what he actually looks like. I just imagine him as that cartoon
He
head.
looks like one of the guys in Gators League.
What if he's just massively jacked and just you
He's
beat
not.
him and he'll just beat the hell out of you?
He's not. I follow him.
What if you've motivated him to now get jacked so he
Yeah, he
can beat
wants
the
to get
hell out?
jacked
What
so
if
he
he
can
starts sending you
protect his
pictures
house.
of your house now? What if he flips it on you?
That's right.
What if he sends you pictures
No,
of
that would
him?
be so funny if this guy starts sending pictures of Matt's house.
What if he sends you picture or videos of him squatting 600 pounds?
in your driveway?
I hope those big legs can stop.
What if he sends you a video of him using your daughters as dumbbells? Like curling.
That would be
in my house?
He's just in your house.
Or he's like filming me through my window. Hey, what's up, listeners? I'm gonna kill this guy. What's up, everybody? Anyway, welcome to NGP, right?
Yeah, we just
Oh yeah,
watched
Matt's the host again.
the Bears win.
Bears win.
Totally
Justin
predicted
Fields
that.
and DJ Moore.
Combined for a total of 70 or 80 points.
There's people out there that have that stat and
Yeah.
just
Should've
ruin
been
their
me.
opponent's life.
Should have been me.
Oh yeah, could have
I could have been ruining people's lives.
I played Justin Fields.
Should have been me.
Should have been you.
I'm back on Fields. He's my hero.
I never left.
Yeah,
I did leave. I had a sabbatical last week. Jordan Love sabbatical.
I've started him in 2 leagues all year. He's been my only quarterback. I'm not a fan.
I had to take a break after the 1 week.
Who'd you play, Russell?
I played Jordan Love last week.
See, there you did the whispering thing. Why don't you just start whispering sometimes?
Yeah.
I'm closer to the mic than you guys.
Yeah, but you still you still fade it out.
You're way farther away. I'm putting it center of the room.
You know how I talk. I'm loud as fuck. You're not. You whisper.
I just talk a little louder on the podcast.
What would you do if you got to play in an NFL game as a player and some guy ripped your chain off? Would you punch him in the face immediately? If a guy walked up to you,
I'm probably so rich it doesn't even matter.
if a guy walked up to you on the street and he ripped your chain off, would you deck him?
Probably.
Like you just walk past, you
Let's assume he's trying to like steal it.
Oh, yeah, it's just like a sign of disrespect, though. He just thinks he can yank
Well, people do that all the time to, like, steal it.
Yeah.
Like, break it and grab it and run away.
What if he just broke it and handed it back to you?
Yeah,
your necklace.
I picked this up for you.
Yeah, how about a reward?
I mean, I guess it depends on if it's, like, my nice one or if it's, like, my cheap one.
Did you see a video of that guy getting harassed by those YouTube prankers in that mall? And then he's like, stop it, leave me alone. The guy kept putting the phone in his face. He's pulling a gun.
Dude, that's a really good prank.
Well, no, the guy getting the grass shot the aggressor.
Yeah.
He's just like a little, like, dweeby guy. Like, he's like, leave me alone, please.
Yeah.
And the guy would leave him alone. He shot him in the stomach. Like, blew him away right there, dude.
So somebody's gonna, like, shoot Frank Castle one day.
Yeah,
He
he's
does
a big dude, too.
It's just like
big
his,
guy.
he just goes around telling people he's gonna sissy hypnotize them, and then these old people just freak out.
You guys carry guns on the golf course?
No.
No.
Why would we, I guess?
No, I mean the golfers, because you're in Fremont, so I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure the golfers all have guns, yeah.
Well, that one video where he goes up to that old man, and he's like, this man's a gay man, he wants to be a woman, and that old man is just flipping out, like grabbing him, like just losing his mind.
Yeah.
You guys carry guns at work?
No.
I will bring mine if I have to go down a hurricane to Louisiana, probably. Florida.
It's always a good idea to carry a gun across
State lines. Oh, you never bring a gun across state lines.
Yeah, it really does, it seems like.
It's usually a pretty reasonable fine.
Yeah. Rather get caught lacking than get caught packing and lacking.
Yeah, or you could just not. I've been on many hurricanes and not ever needed
Yeah,
a
you
gun.
got stabbed every single hurricane you've been on. Did you have some little retard boy with a machete at you or something like that?
That wasn't me. That was somebody else. This like little Cajun boy started hitting his truck with a machete. And then he started talking about like, oh, I got money back now.
That sound like that? 80-year-old Ben talking?
Give him my juice box. Who's the matchup of the week last week? I know who my...
The matchup of the week, that's not a thing. We've never had matchup of the week.
He's hosting. He gets to do what he wants.
We have upset of the week.
No, we're doing matchup of
that's
last week.
Last week didn't announce it, so we'd have to look it up right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who was the matchup of last week?
Let me check.
Who was like the one that we would have thought would have been close? Or the one that ended up
I'm
being
just going to
close?
predict the one that ended up close and say that's the matchup of the week. Makes sense, right?
Yeah, I think so. That works. Sorry for fucking it up.
Probably.
I'm in NGP. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong thing too right now. I'm like, wait, these people don't exist.
Schedule.
Week 4, we got...
It wasn't me. I got smoked.
Yeah, that wasn't...
Yeah, it was all pretty lopsided. People underscore.
Lashout scored me last week? Holy fuck.
Yeah, Dallas defense.
Damn, man.
Whenever your defense scores like 20 points,
Yeah,
it always like your score is like insane. I mean, you're gonna have other guys go off like you had Nico and stuff, but like.
All right, so there was no matchups of the week.
No.
Matt Lash did have.
We could do it based on records.
Matt, how sad would you have been if like last week you scored the 160 and it was against Matt Lash and you lost?
Dude. I was like, come on, dude.
I'd be like, that's like Dynasty. I scored the second highest points of the season so far. Lost.
Wrong podcast, dude.
You just brought up fucking NGP.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You just started looking at the wrong league.
He was looking at the NBA. I was looking at a different league, and I didn't say a single name.
You said that I'm looking at a different
The only
league.
thing I've brought up is harassing somebody.
We're not talking about NGP Podcast
And
or NGP League.
stomach.
This is the NGP Podcast.
Well, big action this week in the league. Big action leading into last week's games.
Yeah, you trade raping Gator.
Me and Gator had what looked like a fair trade on
No,
paper.
I don't think anybody thought that.
Michael Pittman, Miles Sanders, who was it? Tyler Lockett, Brock Purdy for Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown, and holy shit, dude. That was quite the pick.
Almost everybody could have seen that coming.
No one saw 2 touchdowns on.
Yeah, it's always a great idea to trade your 2 best players for a bunch of like mediocre ones. That's usually how I try to get trades done.
I offered him something else. That is how you try to get trades done.
Oh yeah, but the other side. I try to get the really good guys.
You would try to do the exact same thing.
No, I'm not knocking you. I would have done the same thing. I'm just saying. I'm knocking you. I'm saying that's usually how I like to get trades done. Like I try to get the mediocre guys.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. End up beating his.
No, I classically always try to go for the 1 for 2. There's nothing better than the 1 for 2.
Yeah.
You get the 1 really good guy for like the 2 okay guys. There's nothing better than that.
Jerry was talking a lot of shit the night before, right after I made that trade going into that.
Yeah, Jerry's he's been. I'm glad, you know. Yeah, normally I'm not going to root for you to win games, but somebody needed to put Jerry in his place. He was getting real cocky.
He got put in his place. He is 2 losses in a row away from tilting.
Yeah,
I already know.
I think he's 1 loss away from tilting. I think if he loses this week, he'll go full tilt.
I definitely disagree. I think the league is amazing when Jerry's shit talking. That's.
Oh no, I like it. I'm just saying somebody need to put him in his place.
No. I want Jerry dominating.
Who's he? Well, we'll get to that later, but yeah, that was quite the ass beating he got.
Yeah, because he was sending me the pictures of my quarterback with negative points at the start.
Yeah, you told him to shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Dylan.
You know what's crazy is in the league, Jerry's the only one who scored over 100 and lost though. Everyone else that lost was well under 100.
Yeah.
So everything just worked out that way.
Yeah, good.
Crib, what is your plan of action? Because my God, dude.
I'm going to send Jerry a screenshot of my quarterback.
To be honest,
this week.
I was been thinking hard about it all week. And I think I decided it's just not my year.
Yeah.
I can't get any deals done. Every deal I put out there, no one's done anything with them.
See what Jerry has to say.
Because I need a running back.
Yeah, so
you got a guy?
What are you going to trade me? All your running backs just keep getting hurt.
Yeah, that comes. I don't think Khalil Herbert's hurt that bad.
And that's a high ankle sprain. It might be a fuck him for a second. I mean, he literally just fell on his stomach by taking
I think if he misses 2 games, Rashad Johnson comes in and he's good, then that's 50-50 split the rest of the year at best.
Right. I'd be back to the David Johnson, Khalil Herbert, David Montgomery, Khalil Herbert.
Do you guys want to recap on your whole thing, Matt?
Oh yeah, no, Jerry just fucking he just talked all this fucking shit, and then he texted me like into the second quarter of the Cowboys fucking game, and he was like, "Oh, dude, like I can't believe this, like this, it looks like I have a face," and I wasn't gonna go yet, and I just texted him back and said, "Hey man, a lot of football left to play." And he just goes, "Stop." Stop. Like, he knew it was over, and I just waited until the end, but
That's because you always do. You always wait until the very end, because
I have to.
You don't ever talk shit until it's already, like, you've already won.
I need it to be secure.
Just like last year when I was, like, trying to, like, get you going about the Chiefs and the Bengals or whatever, you kept saying, like, yeah, I could do the Bengals time. Like, you just kept, like, hedging your bets, and then as soon as they, like, won, texting me you just wait until the safest opportunity.
I'm not going to take any chances. Look like an idiot. I look like an idiot.
That's the part of the fun. I like to shit talk as much as I can before the matchup.
Yeah, but my team usually isn't good enough to do that.
Right.
I just look like a jackass.
But you also shit talked when you've got teams scoring like 60.
That's usually like in the sense of like an animal that's backed into a corner. Like Kyler just legging a trap on and off. But no, all I gotta say is fuck Jerry. His team sucks, and I whooped his fucking ass. That was much better than him at the fucking game. But what next matchup you want to go into? You want to go into you, Dylan, or do you want to go into Matt Lash and DC?
Yeah, I want to go with the Matt Lash one.
Yeah,
Matt Lash played Lincoln.
Yeah, he pummeled Lincoln.
You gotta go with the team that's you gotta go the highest score.
Yeah.
Score of the week.
70 burger on his ass, dude.
And that really is probably like Mahomes and Etienne are probably his best players. Other than Jefferson, I forgot he had Jefferson too.
Kid Walker,
they didn't really do
his whole team is just extremely good.
Yeah.
That's how it always is.
He lost Fryermuth, though. Who's it get for a new tight end? I guess it doesn't really matter. Hey, he had Logan Thomas on his team.
Yeah, but he must have dropped him. Yeah, he's on waivers. Wonder who he's playing this week. We'll have to wait till we get to
he's playing Higbee, yeah.
Rough week for Tua, or Tua on.
No, that's not Tua on. That's the second coming of Tua.
Second coming of Tua on.
If he wanted to be good again, he would fix his name.
Yeah, he should. He's eating the football cookies today. That's not a good start.
No.
Those would have killed.
Yeah, Lincoln ate over 30 cookies today.
I'm pretty sure he did that last weekend. He bought those football cookies.
No, he only had.
And he made sure to eat all of them before I got here.
He only had 16 last week.
He told me specifically he was going to eat them all because I was a little late because I had an outage. And then he said he was going to make sure he ate them all before I left.
You guys think Troy's on tilt watch?
I think Troy's just checked out.
Like, for good?
Yeah.
Remember that time he lied to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not cool.
Troy famously lied to you.
Yeah.
We got to go back to the Matt one. I don't want to get off topic here. Yeah, Lincoln.
Well, if we're getting back on topic, let's say something about it then.
I'm looking at it. It's just kind of crazy.
Oh, how about this? Lincoln scored 30 points with his defense and lost.
Really?
Yeah.
27 points from Seattle.
The rest of your team has to be to score 30
He played the
points.
Seattle defense?
His defense scored more than his running backs and his tight end combined. His defense scored more than his running backs and his quarterback combined.
I didn't know that. Yeah, his rest of his team was just horrible.
Hopefully that continues.
His? Jesus Christ.
Well, until he plays me.
Until he gets a new team name.
Tua bounces back though.
Yeah, that whole team. They played the Giants this week.
Tua's on bye, I thought.
No, they played the Giants this week.
Seattle,
Browns.
There's definitely got to be a fourth team.
Yeah,
Browns.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, the math would work otherwise. 18 team this week.
What about you? You had the battle of the Dylans.
Nah, we can skip this. You guys can talk about D. Smithy if you want. I got nothing to say. Mostly just hate my life, and I hate fantasy football again.
Yeah.
My team's just the worst goddamn thing ever made in fantasy football again.
You'll turn it around.
Jameer Gibbs is sad, dude.
Jameer Gibbs is a bust. Jamar Chase is a bust. Javonte Williams is a bust. Chris Olave's busted.
Did you see Chris Olave's almost touchdown?
Dalton Kincaid is a bust.
Dude, it's because I said this before the season, and you guys gave me some flack about how I was around the bonfire when I was telling you how bad Derek Carr was last year. He's looked every bit as bad as I said he was.
He was bad.
I'm like 1-2 though, because I was talking about how bad Kirk Cousins was, and he's like leading all statistics.
See, my only good pick all season for the draft was Justin Herbert, the one that I thought was the worst one to pick. So that's how bad I am at
I have a suggestion for you.
The one time I thought I screwed up, it's the only good player I have.
I have a suggestion for you, Crib. Next year, I think you just need to Costanza the whole draft.
Yeah, I'm definitely Costanza.
Any pick that you think is bad, you take those guys.
Every other pick I had, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm real happy with these picks.
What would have been like your Costanza draft strategy this year? Like, say, like, what pick were you? Your pick 2?
2. So
what would have been the Costanza at 2?
Like the one I really didn't want?
Yeah.
Eckler?
Oh, so that wouldn't have worked out very good.
Yeah, he doesn't play.
So maybe the Costanza...
I mean, but that's probably not true. I think his first game he scored more points than Gibbs has scored all season.
Yeah, he was awesome. He just got hurt.
So it actually probably would have worked out because I could have played another guy in Gibbs' spot.
Right.
Yeah. So Eckler would have worked out.
So wait, who was your second round pick? Gibbs? Or Olave? Who would have been the Costanza off Olave?
Olave. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Probably Josh Jacobs. No, Bradley took Jacobs.
Yeah, he took him kind of early. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I mean, it just would have gone better. It was only. It just would have been better. Maybe just talk about D. Smith, the guy who actually won and had a good game.
Yeah, I mean, he had a couple blow-up guys and a bunch of mediocre.
I don't know if Richardson counts as a blow-up guy. I think he's just going to score like 25.
I mean,
I was wrong. I'll say it now. I was wrong. I was wrong.
You were dead wrong about it.
Dead wrong.
He looks pretty good.
He looks awesome, dude. He looks awesome.
Yeah.
I pounded the table that guy was not ready, and he is definitely ready. On a bad roster, too.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's back.
That's what, like, I got in this argument with Ben the other day. Because I was talking about like how those two rookies have been better than Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and Anthony Richardson. He's like, yeah, but like they got better cores around them than Young does, and I'm like, no, they don't. Like I was like, maybe you could make the argument like, but like they don't. They just straight up don't. Like who?
Indy does.
Like who?
Bernard Raymond, fucking Quentin Johnston, Ryan Kelly. Those are three solid offenses. Pittman's
O-line maybe, but like I could see the argument a little bit there, but like
they have an O-line named Quentin Johnston,
like Quentin Nelson. But then like Stroud's got one of the worst O-lines in the league right now. They're like starting like fourth stringers.
Yeah.
And then he's got Nico, a guy that hadn't really done anything until this year.
Yeah, but
and then
people have been saying Nico's gonna be good since he was.
Yeah, but still, he hadn't been until he was with C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, but
and then Tank Bell. So like, how can you make that argument that Bryce Young has worse weapons around him than?
I guess that's true. I mean, Nico Collins and Terrence Marshall, I think, are the same draft class.
Like, I think Bryce Young will be good eventually. It's just like, I think that's a dumb argument to say, like, these guys, I feel like they're all pretty evenly set up.
Yeah,
with,
like,
that
Panthers O-line looks really bad, though, man.
I don't understand why, because Motton and the other tackle they got are good, and Icky was good.
Yeah, they were good in preseason. Now they look like dog shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
They were really good to end the year last year, too. But, I don't know, that wide receiver course is terrible. That shit is dog shit. I think that's the bet in favor for where T. Higgins goes if he gets traded is Carolina.
I don't think they'd ever trade T. Higgins.
No.
I think they would rather just keep that whole core intact.
You gotta pay Higgins, and then you gotta pay
You can
Chase.
make it work. You can make it work.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about this whole Bengals thing, too? Is they got Orlando Brown, but they got La'el Collins last year?
Yeah.
Outright cut him this year.
Yeah.
Wow, I wonder what happened.
Like, but must just been injuries.
I guess, man. But that guy was fucking.
He also wasn't that good for the Bengals last year, though.
No, I know, but it's weird to see a guy. He was pretty damn good in Dallas, you know, and he would get hurt a lot though. But anyway, back onto the topic.
Gators defense scored 20 points and his kicker scored 16, and he lost too.
He got destroyed.
Yeah.
30 got wrecked.
He had 35 points between his kicker and defense, and he got destroyed. Must have been all those good trades he made.
Yeah.
No, it really is. If you look at it, it is. That's exactly.
Immediately, all the guys he traded for.
He got a 4-point and a 7-point for the skill guy.
Brock Purdy was far and away the best player in the trade.
Brock Purdy was fine. He did his normal 20 points.
You know, Gator had played one different guy. Two different guys.
Or if you just kept the guys he had.
He just kept his team.
Yeah. He just played Godwin and Dotson.
Well, he traded for Miles Sanders, which I thought was weird because he was injured all week.
And he said that to me in the text. He goes, we were talking, and he's like, yeah, you know, the Miles thing kind of worries me, but I think he'll play. And he did play.
I benched him everywhere I had him.
Yeah. I couldn't believe he did it. I couldn't believe that went.
And which it was crazy. That was such a good matchup too, Minnesota. But I was like, I'm not dealing with this.
Did Keenan Allen get hurt?
No, he
only had 3 receptions?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
I don't know. They threw to Josh Palmer, I think. Palmer had a ton of targets.
Did he?
I could be misremembering, but it seemed like every time they come on, they were throwing to Palmer there.
I know Herbert didn't have a lot of passing yards, right? Didn't he only have like 150?
Oh, was that like the 2 rushing touchdowns?
Yeah.
I don't think there was a lot of passing volume.
Yeah, Palmer got 8 looks for 3 catches and 77 yards, so there's a lot of Keenans right there.
Yeah, he only had 160.
So is Quentin Johnson just not going to be good? What's the deal there?
Not this year, I don't think.
Yeah, not this year.
So when Mike drafted him, next year, this one's going to be better.
Matt drafted him in Dynasty, so he's probably going to be the next guy more.
I don't think they keep Mike Williams next year. His contract's up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Matt finally admitted to me on the phone the other day that Sky Moore's boss.
Yeah. He is. I got I wolfed on that one, dude.
I was making fun of Matt because I see he picked up Sky Moore after I dropped him.
Yeah. Still a believer, it sounds like that.
No, then he dropped him this week.
I think I went to Ronnie Rivers, dude. The backup to the backup. But, fucking, Zach, what did you say, though? You were like, dude, you got Andy Reid just like I do with CEH.
Yeah, I did get Andy Reid.
Yeah.
Andy Reid got me, too. I still have CEH. I've been thinking about dropping him. I really should.
He ain't doing nothing for you.
Oh, why he's got Josh Palmer, too? Why would he do that?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Good question.
I guess in case Keenan gets hurt as well now, he's going to have
I have both the Rams guys. I don't know what I'm going to do in that situation. I might just play them both. Yeah, I might just play them both.
Yeah, but they're both, way better than Josh Palmer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for sure.
Way better.
Jags.
I think I'm the only one we haven't talked about.
No, we haven't talked about Troy's either.
We haven't talked about
half of them.
Yeah, Troy got rolled. CMC scored.
It's looking to be 5-0 after this week, dude. Especially with that DJ Moore performance.
Yeah.
Having Christian McCaffrey, pretty nice.
Dude, that motherfucker's going from 49-point weeks from a guy back to back.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that helps.
Yeah, that's usually a good way to win, right? Fuck.
Well, Ben was telling me on the phone earlier. He's like, I feel like my team's not very good. He's like, I just always have like one or two guys.
He's gonna go with a 50. That's so helpful. That's like what my team scores every week. With his 50.
My two receivers almost scored 50.
And then no one just didn't score like any points.
That's another sad one this year. And he started the week off.
I had a pretty good week, but he just.
No one's that negative start this week.
He started Washington D.
Nice play, Nolan. Wow.
So should we go on to next week, or we got anything? We got any emails this week?
Oh yeah, do you?
I forgot to promote the emails this week.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get a guy to send one over.
We need to get JJ Zachariason to email the show about his harassment lawsuit.
Oh no!
Towards this podcast.
I want the podcast to get shut down.
Think about it. That'd be good publicity for the podcast if we get sued by JJ.
That's true. It's not wrong. We didn't do anything. Yeah. That's a hell of a point.
It's just me.
Yeah. You're not officially part of the podcast,
dude.
so
I'm like the temporary.
Yeah. Somehow we let you host it.
Yeah. NGP Podcast, the only anti-JJ Zachariason podcast in the world. That's probably not true, but he has a lot of haters out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to. If you run a successful podcast, you're going to have haters. People even hate Dan Libetard.
Yeah,
that's shocking.
There's a big demographic of people.
See, people are all mad at Big Cat this week.
Oh no, a big kid.
Yeah,
he said something about like that he doesn't believe Taylor Swift, and he was like joking around. He's like that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are actually like a thing. He was like saying like it's like a whole conspiracy theory by the NFL and stuff or something. And he's
so he's like doing whatever. Oh, that's really original.
No. That's not what they got mad at him about. He said he wanted Taylor Swift to release a sex tape with her and Travis Kelce, and then he would believe it was real. And he made a couple jokes about it, and people were like calling him a misogynist and like going after him on Twitter.
We need to see a sex tape. These are my demands. Added part
It was clearly a joke, but man, all the Taylor Swift, which was clearly what he was doing. He was trying to like get solve engagement. Right? Yeah. So like,
Dude, they had all this video of Travis Kelce leaving her apartment this week, sometime in the morning.
So they were filming the sex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe she listens to Big Cat.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Damn, I heard she's a big Cat fan.
Yeah. Well, he was doing some other shit that was trying to trigger like the Swift fans, like saying how she needs the NFL to promote herself or something.
Oh, so he was really just trying to.
He was trying to like.
That's a good move for him because that's a whole demographic that's not listening to that.
Yeah. So it's like that. It's the Howard Stern thing of like, did it like old school Howard Stern like. A lot of his people that listened were people that hated him.
Negative engagement.
Trying to drum up cheap business.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Greg Cody. It's all about the clicks, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how you get them.
Yeah.
Gotta get the clicks.
A guy said that to me when I did the Zach Reese thing. He said, well, because I said something about listening to it, and he was like, well, you know, an angry listen still a listen. And I told him to go fuck himself. Something to that extent.
Nice.
That'd be pretty crazy if Taylor Swift released a sex tape. She's bony though, dude. She's not hot. I don't get it.
She's definitely hot.
You think Taylor Swift's hot?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think Taylor Swift's hot.
I think you're like the only person that probably thinks that.
No, that's the hot take. Everyone pretends like she's not attractive, even though they just be beyond happy to.
Fuck her.
Yeah, just be next to her. You'd just be so happy.
Yeah, but that's because her star power. I don't think she's like hot though.
If you seen her and she had no face, you would be like, oh, that's a really attractive girl. She walked by.
Maybe she was like 15.
That would be all part of the negative attraction.
Yeah, there you go. Right?
Sex offender /
No, I really
harassment
never
lawsuit.
thought that Taylor Swift was ever that cute. I never got it. She's so tall and long, dude.
She's gonna be like, she like
6'5",
doesn't look
5'10", 5'11".
She doesn't look that short next to Travis Kelce.
No,
I guess I haven't noticed.
Yeah, when they're like walking together.
I'm a big T Swift fan, so.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah.
Oh no shit.
Oh yeah.
That was it. That was all of the matches
Swift
last
is
week.
matching. Pretty
She's
cool.
already.
I think so. Should we get to the matchups of next week?
Yeah, we can get to the matchups. So far, Ben is.
Let's go to the Ben one.
Dude.
Well, Ben already won. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to be a tough uphill battle for D. Smith anyways. But, yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, D. Smith, you lost.
Ben's going to have 250 burgers this week is the crazy part. Because McCaffrey's going to do it again.
Against Dallas?
Yeah, I don't know if it's 50 against Dallas, but maybe.
I don't know, 30, whatever.
Well, yeah, you get the average.
I think Ben might put up 30 against KC, dude. Fuck.
Dude, that's what, so if you had McCaffrey right now and say he puts up 18 points, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Did he get
There's like any other running back, like, I have Bijan, who's like probably like top 5, like, running backs, and if I got 18, I'd be like, oh, sweet, solid week.
Yeah.
But like McCaffrey
like going to Twitter, he must have got injured.
like, what the fuck is happening? This guy can't even score 20 fucking points.
Isaiah Pacheco.
I mean, D. Smith.
Yeah,
D. Smith, like, man, he's got kind of a rough roster going on right now, especially with the bye week.
I don't know, he just crushed me last week.
D. Smith does this in Dynasty, though, all the time, though, where, like, you look at his roster and you're like, oh, I don't know, and then he puts up solid numbers.
Yeah, but he doesn't crush me in Dynasty. Where he crushes me.
If D. Smith won on the 98 to 144 projection, that would be pretty insane.
He's the greatest fantasy player of all
It
time.
would be like, oh, he's chosen.
He wins this week. Matt, you gonna make it your upset of the week?
No.
I didn't even look through to try and find a good upset of the week. Oh, I think I got one.
It's Krim over Lincoln with no quarterback.
I was also going to go Krim over Lincoln. It's I don't know whose quarterback is, but I'm picking you as the upset of the week.
I do feel like I'm going to totally jinx myself, but I usually beat Lincoln.
Lincoln ate all those cookies today, too.
Quarterback?
I don't know.
Dobbs or Wilson?
There's a couple guys I like on them. I don't know. I can't say that loud because Lincoln likes to poach the guys you're going to get.
Yeah. Does he listen to this podcast?
I don't think so, but Nolan might tell him.
Does anybody?
It's true. Lincoln, who did he poach for me last year? Oh, when Lamar got hurt, he picked up Huntley. Just out of spite. Which I also did that to Matt in the NGP league, and he got really pissed off about it. Because I did the Monday night pickup. Yeah. And Matt went to go look for him on Tuesday, and he was gone. He's like, what the fuck?
That was a good hack. Me and you were the only ones that knew about it.
For the longest time. Yeah. I was the only one in the NGP that noticed that I dropped Saquon and JT. Nobody else noticed that you dropped those guys.
Yeah, dude, I won. First week after I did that.
Yeah, because you played like Ben, didn't you? Or no, I played Ben. Who'd you play?
Beat the shit out of Lincoln. I scored
yeah. I remember Lincoln bitching about it. I forgot.
Oh, that's right. He was just begging me to cheat for him. It's just you can't let Matt win. Just keep adding points.
You could play Zach Wilson.
I could.
Mike Wright brought it up on the Fantasy Footballers today. When are you ever going to have another chance to start Zach
Who
Wilson?
do they play?
The Broncos.
I'm not playing Zach Wilson.
Come on.
The Broncos.
They just cut Randy Gregory, Brandon Browning's not.
Dude, if I can win this week and get it to 2-3, I still have a chance.
You can play Josh Dobbs. You can play the Cancer Man. I'm playing him in Dynasty.
He is in contention to be one of the guys.
You know that picture of Josh Dobbs? Because he has that bad alopecia. I wonder if he drew those eyebrows on.
You guys are going to have to do the podcast without me.
He doesn't have eyebrows.
Man.
Oh,
man. It's not good.
yeah, but look at his ESPN picture.
I think that's like a shadow.
No, they're not.
I think ESPN's adding eyebrows onto him.
Yeah, look at that.
To not scare those.
Dude, it's like what my grandma does. She draws her eyebrows on.
Really?
I swear to God, she gets all her eyebrow hair taken out.
I don't know if you want this brought up on the podcast, but those pictures of photoshopped member of your family, your aunt or whatever.
Oh my God.
I hope that picked up on.
Oh my God.
Well, remember you were showing me the whole.
Yeah. My cousin there who fucking makes her mouth like
looks like a completely different person.
What's that fucking the Soundgarden Black Hole Sun video? That's what those look like when their faces are stretching out. That's what she looks like, dude. And she does it to her baby too.
She photoshops the baby.
She put filters on her baby, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he just blew up that shit. That was gross as fuck. I played Riley this week, and Khalil Herbert was looking awesome, and then he sprained his ankle on a weird catch. That could have been a touchdown, I feel.
Hey, Herbert was looking good in that game, too.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what sucks when you have a running back gets, like, no receiving work.
That was the thing, though, was about that drive.
That was, like, the first time he got any looks.
10 rushes for 76 yards, man. You can't ask for anything better than that.
No, he was off to good.
Fuck.
That's almost a chain style rushing numbers.
Yeah.
Well, he did it, I think it was like 8 for 120 or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I got
Stevenson's questionable?
Yeah, but I think he's fucking fine from what I was reading on draft.
You know Zeke is averaging more per carry than Stevenson right now?
Yeah, but it's like they're both under like 3 yards a carry, dude.
Still, it's a bad
and
place
it's like
to be.
.2 fucking...
Bad place to be.
Whatever, dude. Devontae Williams returns to limited practice on Thursday. Oh.
So your pickup might be worthless?
No, they said he returned to practice yesterday, but they didn't give a thing. But if he's a limited practice, I bet he's not going to win. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Ramondre, though, dude. I haven't heard shit about it.
He just hasn't been good. He's had tough matchups.
Yeah, injury report comes out.
It's not getting any easier against the Saints.
No. Yeah, that Saints D has been fucking good.
They've been really good. That's been my D all year.
Yeah. The Ravens D's been mine all year, dude. I think they're the number 1 defense. Number 4.
Dallas has got to be number 1.
Yeah, right. Yeah, number 4 defense for Baltimore, dude. They've been lighting it the fuck up.
Yeah, I was saying before when Riley was here that I'd be really excited if I looked over and seen
Allen was
started my opponent's flex.
But Detroit against Carolina, though, that's fucking Detroit defense playing Carolina. That could easily be a 20-point fucking defense to play. Bengals against Baltimore, I am actually...
I'd also be excited if I seen somebody starting Hopkins against me.
Yeah, dude,
I don't know why he's so gung-ho on Hopkins. He's been terrible.
He's been bad as fuck.
What's he got? Yeah, he's got 1 week over single-digit points.
And it was a 10.0.
Yeah, he needs to trade for... And he's got George Pickens. All his receivers are horrible.
Yeah.
It's
they really
absolutely horrible. Other than... He has Keenan Allen.
Yeah, if Keenan's not scoring 40 points, though, what happens? He goes 2-2.
Well, Keenan's by.
No, I know what I'm saying. Like, that's why he's 2.
Right.
Fucking...
Well, Keenan had been scoring like 40 points every week.
Yeah, he's been awesome. He truly has been awesome. 11, 28, 38, and 10. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens there with Riley. Next one, though, I got is you against Gator, and that one just is already over.
Yeah, Fields got off to a hot start.
Yeah.
You already stripped about every good ounce off this game, so I'm saying to Nolan earlier, I was like, oh, it's like a because they're like, you're throwing Fields back out there. I'm like, yeah, it's like a preseason game. I'm like seeing what I got with my guys.
Oh, Zach against Tennessee and Marquise Brown against Cincinnati. Those are good matchups.
Okay,
but
is it better than Bijan against Houston?
I don't know. I mean, that Houston he has been good, especially against the rush. They've been very good against the rush.
They're like the 26th best or 26th matchup.
Nope.
That's according to ESPN.
And rushing points per game or total points per game?
Points allowed to running backs.
Yeah, but what's the yardage?
I have no idea. Allowing a lot of points to running backs.
I think so, man. Or I could my ass.
I think if Houston's famously given up.
What if Cup comes back and drops just like 25?
It's definitely a possibility.
So, yeah, dude, you know what Philly said?
He practiced
shit this year?
Yeah, everybody's hurt.
That's crazy.
But, yeah, he practiced and folded it, so he's going to play.
Calvin Ridley against Buffalo, too. That is a little more pricey than Trey White of the year.
Yeah, and I think Jacksonville's going to win that game. They've stayed in London all week. You know, Buffalo's going to be flying in.
They're playing 2 games in London?
Yeah, they played London last week, and they stayed.
Oh, they're moving. They're going to move that franchise to Europe. Then.
I think that's probably as close as it'll get. Like they played
2 games back.
Yeah, I think they're up to do that for like the next 5 years or something like that. They're gonna play double London games.
Oh, he's played there. We heard that.
Wasn't good.
Rattling the pole. I fucking posted that. Oh, no.
Yeah, Ridley. I might just.
I had to jog there.
I might.
Face is red.
Yeah.
Wash your hands.
Dude, you don't wash your hands in your own house.
I might go.
Don't wash your hands after you shit in your own house.
No, everybody knows that.
He's definitely did.
This is
I don't know why you're believing anything he's saying. But no, I might bench Ridley and I might go Cup and Puka.
I mean, you're gonna win, so why not?
Just like YOLO it.
Yeah. Where the hell are we?
Like here,
Gator.
Gator. I beat you with starting 2 wide receivers on the same team.
Yeah, well, I think me and Riley might. If we're starting this matchup of the week thing, I think me and Riley are probably matchup of the week right now.
Oh, so you're pulling the old Nolan trick?
Yeah.
Play players of the same position on the same team?
Yeah, I might.
I mean, why not? 35 points for your quarter. About a 10-point buffer there.
No, I'm probably gonna play Ridley.
Over who? Cup or Puka?
I don't know. It'll probably change several times.
I was going to give you my opinion, but it's clearly going to be the wrong one, so I'm not going to say anything.
Well, I'll just do it with the opposite.
That's true. I was going to say, I think I play Puka over Cup.
Okay.
Why?
I have Cup in there right now. So.
Yeah, there you go. Clearly.
You guys want to go to Jerry and Troy?
We're going to play in the chain this week. I didn't play him last week.
We were playing last week, yeah.
I wanted to see one more week of it, and he looked fucking awesome. He looks like
I see a guy score 50 points.
I was saying to Matt on the phone yesterday or a couple of days ago, I was like, a chain looks like, you know when they like pause the game for a second and they show the guy like moving, like, oh, this is what he's doing to the defense.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like they show like that like photograph in real time. That looks like what he's doing. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's like Hill too.
Still,
offense.
Sure. Because I have a question. Why did Jared pick up a tight end and not drop Kyle Pitts?
We were bringing that up before you got here. Yeah, he's just holding out hope.
I was looking to trade Jerry while I was in there. I was going to try and trade him for Kyle Pitts, but I just figured he'll drop him, so.
I mean,
I think if you would have dropped him, you probably would have dropped him.
Yeah, you could
probably try and trade something.
Trade Kadarius Toney for us.
There you go. That's like a fair trade.
I'm gonna have to.
I think he's gonna want like an unfair trade for him.
Oh, he's with a really good talent. Be like, oh yeah, Jerry, where do you go to school? When do you get drafted?
Jerry's gonna get hung up on like where he drafted him. Because where did he draft him? Probably like 6th round.
8th, I think.
Or
He got him super late, dude.
And it was still a bad draft pick.
Yeah, it was still like you could have waited to the end. Yeah.
No, I mean like that was a good draft pick in terms of where he was going.
Yeah.
That's a bad draft pick. Where how it worked out.
Yeah, I mean Russell Wilson against the Jets, that's a good one. Lamar Jackson against Pitt, though, that's a good one.
Is that a good one? I'm benching Russell Wilson for Josh Dobbs in Dynasty.
Really?
Yeah, it's the Jets.
You know the Jets' defense is?
I guess that's true.
Aren't they like the best defense?
Yeah, my bad. I'm mixing up.
Yeah, I'm not playing Russell Wilson.
Lamar Jackson against Pittsburgh, though, for Troy, that could be an absolute fucking shutdown. I don't know how that. And the other guy both
Cam Hayward's out.
Isn't the Pitt defense been kind of poor this year?
They have a lot of injuries.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a good matchup for Lamar there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the opposite.
No.
Brian Robinson kind of laid an egg.
Yeah, and it's having to start Samaje Perine probably doesn't.
Did he lay an egg, or is that who Robinson really is?
I don't think that's who Robinson really is.
He's had a couple good games this year.
That's what I mean. Are those the flukes, though?
Yeah, 19 for 59, 18 for 87.
It's not like he's getting a lot of yards per carry.
He's getting touchdowns, yeah.
Yeah. 10 for 70.
10 for 70 is good, but again...
Doesn't get any passing work and no touchdowns. It's a 7-point week, yep. That was against Buffalo D, too, though, you know.
In week 1, when he had that receiving touchdown, I remember that play. I swear he was not throwing the ball. He just happened to catch the ball. There was somebody behind him that looked like he was going to get the touchdown, and somehow he grabbed it.
That happened against me. I was very upset about it.
George Kittle against Dallas. But Kittle hasn't done shit this year. And he's still in 14.
If there was one guy I was avoiding like the plague in drafts, it was George Kittle.
Yeah.
I had him last year, and he helped me win in the playoffs. But up to that point, he was just fucking god-awful.
Damn, Devonta Smith is a wide receiver 13. He had 2 big weeks there to start the year. St. Brown for Troy.
Troy's really been getting screwed with the Eckler thing, though.
Yeah.
They're missing his star.
He's got Cam Akers, though.
Well, Krim, you brought that up last week, how, like,
basically, the key to having a good fantasy team is if your first-round pick works out. If your first-round pick sucks, then you're just going to suck.
I don't think that's true.
I mean, it is, because it screws me every year. If your first-round pick is good, you're going to be a decent team.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think
if your first-round pick is bad, it's hard to be even a competitive team.
Yeah. You're going against a bunch
Look, me and Troy are fucking horrible teams because our first-round picks are not doing anything.
I mean, my first-round pick is gone, too, and I guess I did trade rate. Well, didn't mean to trade rate.
You did.
Well, it looks like trade rate now.
Well, you end up getting a guy that's essentially a first-round
You
pick.
texted me, Riley, and Jerry.
No, I didn't.
Like, sending like text messages like, oh, see what I fucking did to Gabe.
I don't know. Jerry's
He
getting
sent me the gif of the Ted Cruz laughing.
You know what?
Is Amon-Ra going to play?
If Amon-Ra plays, I think Troy's my upset of the week.
Mine is Krim beating.
Jerry already got 12 points from his tight end. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's like where do you think Cole Kmet finishes on the week with 12.7 points? He's the tight end. He is. You know that he is the tight end 4 right now. Yeah, he's the tight end 4 on the
gameplay.
No, but
he's
top 5 tight end.
Rough out here, dude. Next matchup there is Lash against Nolan. Nolan's starting out rough, dude. That fucking sucks.
Has Mark been number 1 yet? Or is he still? Or is it still?
Probably. He had a multi-touchdown.
Number 3. Hawkinson's number 1.
That's what I was going to say, Hawkinson.
Kelsey, Andrews. Andrews laid.
Kelsey's probably down a little ways because he didn't have a good game and he missed that.
Kelsey's 2 now?
I think he might be outside. I think he might be like 5.
I was going to guess like 5 or 6.
I think Laporta's 2.
Yeah. Andrews 3. He missed it. He missed that first game.
Yeah. There's how that would just put him into first.
Yeah.
But Hawkinson also has 2 good games.
And Laporte has been like pretty damn good like the whole season.
I did send a trade to Jerry with Andrews involved.
What?
I did send a trade today to Jerry with Andrews involved. It was Mark Andrews, Garrett Wilson, and Khalil Herbert.
For like Tony Pollard, Kyron Williams.
No, it was Diggs, Kyron Williams.
That was going to get done.
Let's just see.
I'll just give you some of my players for all of your best.
I talk about this on podcast a lot now, but if you send that trade, you're like, oh my god, I hope he accepts it.
Yeah.
Clearly it's not going to get done.
It does happen every once in a while.
Yeah, but you have to do a spam trade, though.
Yeah.
It
Texas Roadhouse.
happened last year when I got Derrick Henry.
That's what I mean, but you're sending trades out to that same trade to everybody.
Yeah, all it takes is one.
But that's my point. If you only send out like one here or there, it won't happen.
People have wised up to my schemes, though.
You know what? To try and get Nico Collins from Matt, it's going to cost you like.
I don't want him.
I did want Nico.
But he's ungettable.
Yeah, I don't
He
want
is.
him.
He is ungettable.
He's
you might have to get like a RB1.
That's like
It wouldn't be worth getting it.
No.
it's like Puka for me. You might as well be trying to give me like, you might as well be trying to take like a body part off me. Man, I love that man like a brother.
He's like your Hawaiian finger.
Yeah.
You can't take my finger. That's mine.
Something about getting a guy just to start off waivers.
Yeah,
I
for
just
sure.
love that, man.
For sure, dude.
Best player ever.
I usually take a very different approach to that. If I get a good player off waivers, I always trade him.
Trying to trade him.
I've done it that way my entire career.
You don't go week, dude. I have shit selling him.
Yeah.
You better give me everything.
I just don't trust it ever.
You think CJ Stroud's going to light Atlanta up this week?
Yes.
Think Kamara's going to light New England up? No. You think JT lights up Tennessee if he plays?
No.
No, it's a Zach last week.
You think Hill's going to... That game's going to be over by the end of the first quarter.
I've been talking shit about Zach Moss is going to dominate that backfield.
I disagree.
I
have Zach Moss.
I put it into one of the group chats today. I think it was in the one with the Palmers or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, JT, you're gonna have to pry that away from Zach Moss."
If you were going to drop Joe at this point, or
Yes.
you keep on the bench,
I would be dropping him.
I think I'd drop him too.
He's doing nothing but hurt. Well, it's not like, I didn't drop Fields because Fields was still like pretty good for fantasy.
He's also not hurt.
Yeah, that too. But like he was like, that's like the crutch of pocket passers. It's like when they have a bad game, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Like when you don't have that rushing upside to like balance it out. Like Fields was horrible at the start of the year, and he's still putting up like 50 points.
Yeah, well, it's because he just gets like a bonus 3 or 4 points
every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Lash is probably going to win that one pretty easily. McLaurin only 6.9 points from the flex.
Nice.
Why did he start McLaurin in the flex?
He did that last week too. It's his thing.
Dude, he's such a fucking pedestrian.
That's his move. The man can draft a team though.
He can.
Every year.
But it'll be about week 7, 8, and it'll all fall off the Browns by then.
I just looking at his team this year, it doesn't look faulty at all though. I don't see.
I like Travis Etienne and Dave Montgomery, that's for sure.
His starting lineup this week looks awesome, and that's with Kenneth Walker on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dallas and Butker at that defense kicker, that's pretty nice too. Fuck that guy, I can't stand Matt Lash. I only say that because I know he's like the only guy who listens.
You realize the Cowboys have been better than like most like receivers for fantasy
running backs.
this year.
Oh yeah, what did I hear? Yeah, they were like going through. It's like the Cowboys have like 80 points this year. Justin Jefferson has like 89 points or something.
We'll just get rid of defenses. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, 72 points. Damn, they have 72 points in 4 weeks, and they scored a flat 0 against Arizona in week 3.
Dude, I'm not doing the streaming defenses thing anymore. From now on, I'm just reaching on the good defense. Right. I'm just going to reach on the good defense and start them every week.
Yeah, what team has all the studs? Okay, I want that one.
Like, it should have just been so obvious to all of us. I'm like, oh yeah, the Dallas defense, the Niners defense are going to be awesome.
But I guess it just seems like, getting the intercept, that can happen. But actually returning them for touchdowns,
right.
That part gets a little funky. Yeah. So
the best defenses are going to find a way.
Yeah, well, you guys
apparently, I just assume even the best defense, like a great week, I would just always think, it's like 15 points.
Right.
But no, not this year, apparently. It's like 40.
I guess, too, if the team has the reincarnation of Lawrence Taylor on it, like the Cowboys do with Michael Parsons, it's like, yeah.
They use him so creatively too. Dude, they move him over the center and stuff. They literally just look at the offensive line they're matched up that week. I'm like, okay, who's the weak one?
Yeah, who's the
That's where we're going to put Micah Parsons.
You're playing left tackle this week.
That's literally what they do every week. Yeah. It's like, how the fuck has nobody thought of this before? I'll just line my best player over the worst player.
Doing with Garrett too.
Yeah. Like, how have people not thought of that?
Dude, one of those two is going to get screwed on Defensive Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be Micah. I mean, he plays for the Cowboys.
That does help. Even if Garrett possibly better. I mean, there's a real chance he is better.
Did Garrett win it last year or did
Bosa?
Who won it the year before? Was it Garrett?
Watt.
It was Watt.
And then Watt's going to have more sacks than both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck you.
Khalil Mack just had 6 sacks.
He quietly tied the record.
Or he won away from the record, and then, he tied the record, but then he also is now tied for lead or sack leading. Or later sacks or whatever.
This year.
In one
game. 1-6. Remember there was that.
God.
Remember who told you he had 6 sacks?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. I heard. No one does. I just read it on Twitter. He had 6. It's like, no, there's no way.
Didn't that guy in the Falcons years ago have 6 sacks?
Yeah. Adrian Claiborne.
Who was that against? Was that against the... I just remember watching it.
Well, I think it was against New England, and then he signed with New England the next year, I think.
Okay, that could be.
Or maybe it was against the Saints. But yeah, Claiborne had an insane.
I just remember you're right, it was New England, because both their tackles were out, and he was just
they signed him the next year, and he busted.
Well, he was like a 30-year-old veteran at that point.
He was good at the Falcons.
He was in this one game where he was amazing.
He just beat him. The next matchup's D. Smith against Ben. I mean, we don't really...
Did you already talk about your matchup against Riley?
Yeah, it was the first one we were just about to start.
Well, I'm making that my upset of the week, though, is what I'm getting at.
You think Riley beats me?
No, I think you beat Riley.
Maybe. We were just laughing about how it would be funny or how you would be excited to see Alan Lazard in your opponent's lineup.
Yeah, and DeAndre Hopkins and George Pickens.
Yeah.
Oh, I just was going off the projection. I didn't look at anyone on his team. How does he project to score more than you?
I don't know. His receivers are all terrible. Kelsey helps in the projection.
How's the Green Bay defense against the rush? That's a good matchup. Holy shit. It's a really good matchup there for
Josh Jacobs?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Packers can't stop the run.
Yeah, D. Smith and Ben, that one's already...
That was the first one we talked about.
We talked about that.
And then you against Lincoln is the final one here.
Who can play quarterback?
I don't know. Checking waivers right now.
Mystery man.
There's 2 guys I was really had my eye on this week.
You know what's so fucked up too, Dylan?
What?
Is if it's like, I'm starting Jamar Chase at the beginning of the season, you're like, I'm starting Jamar Chase, Chris Olave at my 1 and 2 every week this year. Oh fuck yeah, dude, I'm all for it. Now it's just like,
what I mean, dude, I
damn.
Seemed like my team was good to start the year.
Yeah, Gibbs has all the hype. Yeah. You also have...
I will say I know
no other running backs on your team except Javonte and fucking Gibbs and Algier.
Yeah.
Man, that really...
That's why I'm trying to trade for a running back.
He keeps trying to trade with me.
Paid $53 for Tyler Algier, and you think he scored you that 5.3 for the last 3 games.
I'm playing him this week.
I see that. You have to.
I have to. The other guy's not playing now.
If you're still into Zach Moss, why don't you trade for him, Crum?
Because you always want so much more than what players are worth.
I'll give you Zach Moss for something reasonable.
Yeah, but dude, okay, so I wanted to send trades to Dylan for someone else other than Jason Olave, and I'm like, oh, no, I don't.
I'd take one of his receivers.
Yeah, he gives the running backs to trade away.
We got Zach Moss.
Yeah, but what receiver do you want that's not Olave or Chase?
I don't know. I'd take any of the receivers.
Honestly, Dobbs has probably been my best receiver.
Yeah, he has
not
been.
probably. He has been.
He has.
I would give you Zach Moss for Dobbs.
It's 16, 15, 14.
Do it right now.
Want to do a live on the podcast trade?
Dobbs for Zach Moss?
No.
Oh.
No. Why would he do that?
It's too much.
What about Jordan Addison?
Jordan Addison for Zach Moss.
Yeah.
To possibly get no weeks out of Zach Moss.
Yeah.
It is pretty tempting, actually.
You said you wanted Zach Moss.
I kind of do.
Krim, I'll give you Garrett Wilson for Olave straight up. Just to flip it.
Say that again.
Garrett Wilson for Olave.
Garrett Wilson for Olave.
Just trade second-year wide receivers.
Oh. Wow. It's actually probably pretty even. Damn.
Yeah.
Unwatchable.
Yeah, I don't actually mind that one. Man, I gotta use the bathroom like cat.
Should we just end this podcast?
I think Lincoln smokes. Dude,
Lincoln-
wait, who's your upset of the week real quick?
I was
Bill O'Reilly. Who's your upset?
I went. Who did I go?
You could take Krim. I'll take.
I took Cram.
I'll take Troy.
Well, you can take the same people.
Yeah, but I think that Troy might actually pull that out and beat Jerry this week. I really do. Yeah, well, that's it. Is there anything else you can think of that we need to cover? Oh, I guess me and Nolan made a trade this week. CeeDee Lamb and Zach Charbonnet for Garrett Wilson and Ramondre Stevenson.
You finally pawned Zach or CeeDee
CeeDee
Lamb
off.
off on somebody. Yeah, I did want to bring up how you just got so pissed off at me and Jerry individually for not accepting your trade for CeeDee Lamb. Like, you actually got actually mad at me. You're like, oh, I'll give you CeeDee Lamb.
I didn't get mad about that. What I got mad about, Zach, is that after I made the trade with Gator, you texted me. You said, shop's open, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll make you an offer. And then I made you an offer, and then you're like, yeah, I got to think about it. And I'm like, no, the game start tomorrow, and the guy, I wanted Calvin Ridley, so the guy I'm trying to trade for plays at 9 a.m. I'm not going to have you think about it. I want to make the trade now so I have the guy able to be put
Yeah, and then I thought about it. I was like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's fine. You should have said that immediately. Instead, you were like, no. Yeah, what did I say to you? I was like, you're a fucking bitch, dragging your fucking feet after you wanted to make the fucking trade.
I didn't want to. I never wanted to trade for CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I don't want
You
to.
sent me multiple offers for him.
Yeah, but with much worse players.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take him on my team. Not for anything good, though.
Ridley is irrelevant in the trade. Anyway, I ain't giving you a top 10 RB for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I stand by that.
Right.
Swift's been awesome. If he gets hurt, he gets hurt.
Oh, yeah, here, let me read it to you, because I was getting pissed off.
Yeah, you were getting very salty.
Yeah, I said, yeah, okay. I'm still open for business. I got the RBs, cuz. I said, no, I'm straight. I'm interested in receiver anyways. He said, alright, come back when you're 1 and 3, which also, fuck you. 2 bitch. Suck my fucking dick. I said, you'll get the same answer. You said, you really started Herbert McKinnon. I said, yeah, I set the lineup.
Yeah, you did start. We're starting McKinnon, who scored you like 0.9 points.
Yeah. I don't think you understand how any of this works. Blah, 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 blah. I'll go to Jerry before you, bitch. Your team is as dog shit as mine. I know your bitch ass is scared. I said, I'll give you Herbert in London for A-Chain. You said, I'd rather get guys I can't get on I said, you know what? I'll give you Lamb for Ridley and Swift. And you said, pretty fair. I'm not that high on CD, though. I'll have to sleep on it. And I said, Jesus fucking Christ, never mind. Why you say you're willing to deal to do that gay-ass shit? And you said, I don't have to do a trade. I don't like CD. I said, get fucked. You came to me for the trade. I said, then fuck off. He said, oh, I said, what a retard. I said, you said, I don't seem as much of an upgrade. I said, you said to send an offer. I sent one. You said, fair. I said, okay, now you're doing whatever this. Man, I was really upset. I was saying, calling you a lot of bad words.
Yeah, you were. I know. I was like,
yeah, then you go, I'd trade for AJ Hurts or Mandrews. And I said, yeah, I bet you would. I said, okay, I'm going to bed.
Well, I was just telling you the guys I was interested in. wasn't interested in CD.
I don't know why.
I mean, he's fine. It's just like I said, like he's definitely an upgrade over Ridley. I just don't see him as a RB1 level upgrade, RB1 surplus on top of him.
I mean, the guy is a good ass receiver, dude. CD's not a bad receiver.
Okay.
You have CD hate embedded in you. I don't get it.
Well, Ridley's also a good receiver.
Yeah, but CD actually finished with elite numbers last year.
Okay, Ridley didn't play last year.
Right.
The last time he played, he was like the wide receiver 5 or some shit.
I wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Cal Ridley's never been that good.
Yes, he has.
That's what everybody keeps
He scored like 15 touchdowns or some shit like that.
The guy couldn't even get past the shadow of old man fucking.
He finished above him.
We were really hyped too when Julio got cut, and then it was like, dude, we got Calvin. It's like, oh, did you read that shit? His athletic article? That was crazy. His house got broken into and shit like that. At gunpoint and all that.
Yeah, but then Jerry texted me immediately after you got mad about that whole thing.
What did he say?
And he's like, hey, would you trade Debo and James Conner for Lamb? And I was like, probably not. And he's like, yeah, I fucking wouldn't either. He's like, Matt keeps offering for me. He's getting all pissed off and I won't trade for him.
Well, I'm mad at him because he doesn't even know. He doesn't understand the values. He has no fucking concept of what those values are.
It's just so funny that you were getting upset that neither of us
he kept talking shit to me. He kept saying shit to me about
read those texts.
Yeah. Well, he's like, you're in panic mode and all this shit like that. And I was like, fuck you, dude. Oh, I can read you my text from today.
No, I want to hear the trade talks.
That shit pissed me off so bad. I said, want to do Khalil Herbert for Jerry Judy. I said, my running back for your wife. He said, no, Judy has a chance to leave my bench. Herbert don't.
Well, he should have done that one.
Yep. And I said, he said, you can have Mooney for him. And I said, you can suck the end of my rifle. What about CD Lamb for Debo and Connor? Would you be willing to do that? Yes, no, maybe so. And he said, I'm ignoring you because that's the most retarded shit I've ever heard. And I said, CD for Debo and Connor is the most retarded shit you've ever heard? He said, yes. And I said, in what fucking world? I said, okay, now I can't wait to I said, okay, now I can't wait to see you fuck this season up. And he said, you've just been pulling it out of your ass the whole time. Your wide receiver 2 is not a wide receiver 1 if you make that trade. He said, you're going to pull my dick out of your ass when I win this week. And I said, I already accepted the loss this week. I'm playing a long game, baby. And he sent me a gift. He said, panic. He said, you right now. I said, I ain't panicking. I'm wild card. I'm trying to see what I can get for CD, though. But I said, I can't believe Gator gave me that Eagle stack. And he said, yeah, it's like everyone is playing poker, and you keep going all in with your joker in your hand, claiming it's a wild card. I said, yeah, right while it lasts, Jerry. And he says, you read that CD trade to the grave.
Jerry was getting all philosophical.
Oh, yeah. And I said, that's fine, baby. I lost my 2 starting running backs first 2 weeks in. What's your excuse going to be? And then he says, I ain't the first person you tried to pawn CD off on. He said, no. I said, my excuse is finishing in the middle of the package. Then it clicked in my head. I said, are you taking your fucking advice from Zach? I said, do you know what CD finished as last year and that Zach has a vendetta against CD? It's just from Zach? And I was like, yeah, okay, bullshit. And I was like, because if it was Ben that you were talking to, you know CD's good. He says, leave me alone. I'm drinking beer by a fire. I'm not in panic mode. I'm just chilling to keep your bad energy away from me. And then I said, brother, you're like, blah, blah, blah.
When Jared did he asked you if it was a good trade or if you would do it, he said he wouldn't either then?
Yeah, he was just like, would you do, he was like, would you do CeeDee Lamb for Debo and James Conner? And I was like, I mean, probably not. And he's like, yeah, I fucking wouldn't either.
Yeah, it's just funny that he asked you when he already wasn't going to do it.
No, he said, it seems I've got egg on my face. This is at, let's see, 4:29, so the fucking second slate games had just started, the afternoon slate.
Yeah.
And he says, it seems like I've got egg on my face. He said, a lot of football left. He said, stop. And then at 6 o'clock, I was still watching that fucking Cowboys, or the Arizona 49ers game, and Connor had like a 12-yard run. I was like, see, there goes Connor. I was like, oh shit, Debo got like one rush into the round. I was like, oh, here comes Debo. And then I didn't text him. And
Debo got like Sky Moore stat line, didn't he?
So, yeah, it was like 0.3 scored. And I just said, man, that's gotta hurt. And I started sending him all these different things.
Nice.
Yep. And then today, he sent me that trade. I said, that's a terrible offer. He said, you know nothing. And I said, look at my offer. And I sent him, fuck, what was it? It was Pollard and Diggs for Herbert, Drake London, Garrett Wilson, and Mark Andrews. And then he's like, what do I say about those big sloppy trades? And I sent him another bad one.
The big sloppy trades.
And then he said, the fact that you and Zach are on my dick about Pollard means I'm not going to trade him. I said, okay. I said, you tried to trade me for Andrew, so I figured that was a fair return. I sent a trade not including Pollard. And he said, just stop. And then I got mad. And I said, oh, what's wrong? You're not like getting global players. And then he just sent me a check mark. But yeah, Jerry's on one, and he needs to be put in his fucking place again this week. And I hope Troy whoops his ass.
I don't think he's going to.
No.
I've been hearing this for all night.
Rain.
Yeah, no, I thought it was one of your pop cans, the fizz coming out. It turns out it's the cat's hand.
Oh, yeah.
It keeps tapping the can the whole time. And
It's not rain.
Well, wait, yeah, listen.
Yeah. Yeah,
Do you hear that?
Yeah. Sounds like a clock.
For the past hour, I've been thinking, man, Zach's pop is just defizzing so bad.
No, it's just...
Yeah, it's just the cat.
Dylan, did you BM again?
BM?
What the fuck says BM?
I figured out what BM meant.
Did you?
I did.
Did it hurt?
A little burn. I've been eating a lot of spicy food.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to what mine's going to be like in the morning. I ate a lot of that salsa.
That was spicy salsa.
Yeah, that shit, you said it's pretty hot, and then the moment it got in my mouth, it was like, oh.
No, it was like perfectly spicy.
I don't like it that hot.
It's a little more spicy than the last time. Actually, last time it was perfectly spicy. This time was just...
It was definitely more spicy this time. I did 2 more peppers, 2 extra peppers.
It seemed like depended... It dipped, like some dips I would get with it, it wouldn't be as spicy, and then some of it was more spicy.
You probably just got more pepper in a scoop too.
You think hot, not like a hot pepper, but like a hotter pepper would be good in my Philly cheesesteak mix instead of green peppers, or like with green peppers?
I don't like eating hot sandwiches. Like no, yeah, I don't like eating. Like
that. Dude,
something about it's weird.
That shit I made from scratch, those Philly cheesesteak things, dude, those are so good.
You know what he did for a Philly cheesesteak?
It's a machine.
He put like a full steak in between 2 slices of
yeah.
bread.
Slapped 2 slices of American cheese and uncooked onions and
no, not even American cheese. It was like the sprinkly Mexican cheese.
One time I went to the Hooters and got the steak sandwich, and all it was just a slab of steak between 2 pieces of white bread. There was nothing else on it.
Here you go, pig.
I was very close to where I lived in Florida, man. It was walking distance.
I don't know why that keeps happening. No, dude, it's really good. I smoked these fucking cuts of steak from that cow we got butchered, and then I keep getting them about medium rare.
Remember that one time you specifically asked me how I wanted it cooked on the charcoal grill or on the smoker, and then I said, charcoal, I guess, and then you're like, no, let's just do it on the smoker. And then I'll go, why the hell did you ask if we're just doing it on the...
I didn't feel like getting
no matter what, we're doing it on the smoker.
Feel like doing it. But no, listen to this shit, dude. So I smoke this fucking meat, and I bring it inside and dice it all up, dude, and then fucking cook the onions and pepper out there in the smoker too, as the meat's getting towards the end. Then fucking put it all in a pan together. Then I dump fucking heavy whipping cream in there, and then a bunch of cheeses and some more spices and shit. Make just this like slop of fucking Philly cheesesteak. Then I take these buns and make garlic butter and put it over that shit. Slap the fucking meat on there and put cheese on there and cook it all in the oven. Dude, it comes out. It's so fucking good. Dude.
Nah.
We did the chopped cheese last week.
Yeah,
so good.
Did you hear what his big mistake was there?
What?
He threw the vegetables on well after he's already cooking the steak. You're going to have a just overcooked steak and undercooked vegetables.
Not at all, dude. I have a fucking thermometer in my steak to tell me when it's fucking time to go. What are you talking about?
I like my
Yeah, I don't want a thermometer to tell me how to live.
Yeah. Those fuckers are perfect, dude. I cut them with a knife that falls out.
You gotta do a chopped cheese.
I don't have a fucking Blackstone.
You do a chopped cheese in a
smoker?
No, in a pan.
I'm not doing a fucking chopped cheese in a pan in my house.
Why not?
Make it a fucking mess everywhere.
That was pretty good. It was a nice...
It's just like a sloppy Joe sandwich.
Yeah, something a little different than what we normally do. It was a good change of pace.
You guys still make nachos or no? Sunday nachos?
Almost every week, yeah.
I think every weekend.
I had Sunday nachos. I gotta get over Sunday.
Someone was complaining that we've been going with the pork every week so far.
Lydia was. She wants the regular beef.
I agree with her, though. It's been too many weeks in a row with pork.
We just had all that left over. Much of the carnitas.
Pork does sit on your stomach.
But no, we'll be back to the regular beef this weekend, I think, and then I got to try some of the Bichon. I got some of the Bichon Dijon finally came.
I saw that.
So he's in for a big week this week.
Who do they play?
Houston.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Perfect timing for
the all coming up Bichon this week.
Bichon comes, Andy plays Houston. It's going to be a big week.
It's like a satanic thing on the TV.
That's what Gator fucking gets after what he did.
I don't know why you're mad at Gator. He gave you a win.
Oh, I'm not mad. I'm happy. I'm just saying that's what he gets.
When he texted me on Sunday,
that's just what he gets.
I texted him and I said, dude, I don't think anybody foresaw this.
Yeah, if you're so sorry, give him his players.
He said it's okay. It's just fantasy football. And then he texted me. He goes, I'm despondent. I was like, yeah, I would be too, dude. I would be very upset right now.
If you're so sorry, give him his players.
No, fuck you.
Well, that doesn't sound like you're very sorry then.
Fuck you. I can't believe I've made 3 trades this year that actually weren't bad.
Not yet.
I feel like I probably won't trade again this year unless I get something really
nice. Yeah, right.
Why would I? I have no reason to trade.
You'll trade. You always do, man. You'll get bored in like 1 week, and then you'll be like, "Oh, I gotta flip Jalen Hurts for Brock Purdy."
I just did that.
Yeah, but you'll do it again.
Flip him back.
I gotta get this backup. I gotta get. I don't even know. Like I gotta get Tyler Algier.
Yeah. Crew dropped Algier. I gotta get him.
Yeah, I like that. You should get Algier.
We're still recording?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We gotta end this.
Probably.
I thought
chopped cheese.
Content.